And then I sat on his face, and then I told, oh shit, sorry.
Hello, welcome to Filling It in the News, episode number 70. We have in the chat, we have RBA, Mandy, and Chadwick, who's on the stream, and RBA again. Hello, people.
Yo.
Hello.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Am I supposed to help you fail today, or am I supposed to be intelligent?
Stream and RBA again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, stream started.
We'll see what happens. You said that was a joke that was going to only last like 5 minutes, and 3 months later, still going.
Well, just let me know, because I'm a very good helper, you know?
She's a very good helper.
Yep, I like
You
to help.
know. So, I have the dirtiest of dirty minds.
So we're going to give it like a week and we'll end up hating each other.
Nah. Hasn't happened yet.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
Well, there you go.
Anyway,
I guess we were just meant to be there, Scotty.
on to the first story. Tesco investigating dangerous prank over swapping beef and vegetarian lasagna labels.
What?
That's fucking funny.
Basically, some guy swaps the label of the beef lasagna with the vegetable lasagna.
Fucking people, man.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, love you too, boy.
Stretch.
No, thank you, Craig. You're not bad yourself. An unknown prankster shared a video of the two dishes and revealed his intentions in a Tesco branch. Tesco has launched an investigation into a dangerous prank that saw prankster claim to switch beef and vegetable lasagna labels. The post was circulated on social media, so the image of two identical Tesco meals, one of which suitable for vegetarians.
Where's that legal thing? I mean, it's just a fucking prank.
I'm sure there's something illegal about switching
Pranks are bad.
Do you mean the
switching labels? There's got to be something illegal about that.
It probably is. Probably like false advertising or something like that.
Yeah.
It could probably be akin to food tampering.
Yeah.
The thing is different. You can tell if you're a proper vegetarian, you can tell the difference because the meaty ones have cheese on them.
Because if you're, the vegetarian one can still have cheese though, as long as it's not vegan.
Go back to the picture. Go back to the picture.
And no funky animal of the Earl of Funkdom. You mean the Tory debate? I didn't cast that one.
Oh, did anyone see Bear in the Morning?
No, I was still asleep.
I was sleeping.
What Boris Johnson said about the fucking Scots was disgusting and kind of funny.
Yeah, but I'll go for later. Yeah. See, so you can't really tell the difference between the two, can you? Because that looks like cheese on the veg. One of them, you wouldn't know either way. As I said, suitable for vegans. For good times, go down to the contraceptive aisle and island tea replace candy with Benadryl. Maybe we're swapping on some non-halal pork.
You see, when pranks go from swapping sweets with drugs, then that's illegal. But vegetarian,
Push for me food tampering though. That's what it's classed as.
I agree, monster.
It's not clear who shared the original post about the Tesco brands. It was on Facebook group. Vegans in Edinburgh and Glasgow once said, should be a criminal offence to do that. Someone should die. Someone could die if they're allergic to. Another added, that's dangerous. What if there are people with allergies? They go around swapping packaging. They could kill somebody with this stupid egg.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
Anyone else warned? Or always check the contents of what you're buying. If it's indistinguishable, I'd say that's enough not to buy it. Another group of Facebook users said, please don't do this. Some people have medical reasons for a vegetarian diet, including allergies and the inability to process meat. This could be dangerous. A Tesco Post spokesperson for The Sun told The Sun, we are aware of this Facebook post and are monitoring the situation. Yeah, people can't take Jake's jokes anymore, clearly.
I can understand from that point of view that people can have allergic reactions, but once you actually taste it, you can tell the fucking difference. All you have to do is just taste it.
That could be too much. Like I know people that are allergic to fish. Just touching it gives them an allergic reaction.
Fish. Sorry.
So,
I like a bit of
I can
fish.
understand why they're saying please don't do it, but it's fucking hilarious either way.
Yeah, it was very funny. Asian boy didn't shoot the green fun.
Like, what if you're trying the product for like the first time and you're like, wow, these vegetarian things actually taste pretty fucking good, and then you just die because you're allergic to meat?
How can you be allergic to meat?
Some people don't. Some people they can't digest meat because their bodies weren't developed enough as a baby. Maybe they were born prematurely or something like that. It happens. Okay, moving on.
I've just had a cup of tea, now I want another one. Sorry.
Yeah, you might as well. Has anyone sensitive? Anyone? No, but I'm pretty sure you have, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy. Hey, Honey Monster. Hey, wait, Grey Thunder, you're here. Funky Animal, the Earl of Funkdom.
Yep. YouTuber buys town called Hell and renames it to protest Trump's LGBT flag ban. Elijah Daniel has spotlight a town called Hell in the state of Michigan as part of the anti-Trump protest. I suppose he's called it Gay Hell now, or just gay.
I've been to hell. Hell's nice.
A YouTuber bought a town and renamed. YouTuber has bought Hell and renamed it as a part of protest of Donald Trump's ban on pride flags. And Funky Animal Earl of Funkdom says funky is fine.
Oh, thank you, Green Thunder.
Yeah, it's called funky again. Elijah Daniel, who has more than 500,000 subscribers, was last night on a town called Hell in the state of Michigan. His first act, I don't know, was to rename it Gay Hell. Hello, English Tom. I'm doing not bad yourself.
Bob, welcome.
Hi, English Tom.
Agent Penis is in the town.
Of course, Agent Penis is here. Mandy's here. I'm not surprised.
Does Mandy like a bit of Agent Penis?
Yep. Mandy was the one who sent me the fucking article about Agent Penis.
Haha. Mandy likes penis.
So do you.
Yeah. And?
Wow.
Yeah.
Lighter.
He said it's an active protest against the Trump administration, recently rejecting requests of U.S. embassies to fly the rainbow flag, a symbol of gay pride during the month of June, in celebration of LGBTQ Pride Month. The U.S. embassy should only fly the U.S. flag, and maybe the flag of the country that they happen to be based in. That's it. Why should they have to fly another flag?
Well, embassies should only be representing one flag and one flag only. You know, sexuality, politics, and religion are not represented at embassies. Only American or whatever embassy is. Like, fuck.
Hi, Maria.
I think you guys
They're
just
not flying
assumed that hello.
Hello, Maria. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey.
Batman in the house.
I haven't seen you around here for a while.
Tell them
You know
about
what?
Don't
And
tell them about the
honestly,
money.
people need to be like, when they sit there and go, we're not represented on the flagpole. It's like, dude, the flag that's there, like, for
Yes, you
example,
are.
American. If it's an American flag,
You're
it
represented.
represents all
Representative.
Americans, including the gay ones. So you don't
you're
need another
represented.
flag.
Yeah, like, why do you need
You're
another flag?
including
It's in a
yourself.
US embassy being a foreign country, so why would you?
Yeah, you're excluding yourself from everyone else. But they want to be inclusive. Sure.
They want to be special
Don't
because
like-
nobody's allowed another flag up there. So no, they want to be fucking special. But the American flag represents everybody, so they are included. Therefore, they should shut up. And you know what? That flagpole is only supposed to have one flag on it anyways. I bet you nobody would say shit if they just pasted fucking rainbow stickers on the embassy itself. No one would probably say shit about that.
You go, you tell them. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
After I got off the screen here, I took a walk around Cleveland, and it's nothing but pride flags in every corner. I haven't seen very many American flags.
In Benidorm, the old town, there's actually a gay area, and there's flags everywhere. There's like stickers, gay flags, and everything.
It
Now,
is
let
a
me tell
really
you about Glowfest
cool
later.
neighborhood,
You're gonna
but-
love it.
Not very many American flags around here.
Yeah,
Tanner,
not very
dude,
patriotic.
Ottawa just had to suffer through fucking Glowfest again, and I can tell you it wasn't pretty.
When the fuck's Glowfest?
Oh, it's where all the gays go out at nighttime with everything that is glow in the dark.
Oh.
Wow, that's original.
You know,
And they
welcome
glow
people.
for everybody. They sparkle and glow with their glow in the dark shit for Glowfest.
I used to do that when I went clubbing. I used to wear like glow in the dark paints and shit like that. That's not a new thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you didn't make a festival out of it. You just done it like Friday or Saturday night.
I should have done that. I should have made a festival of
Make your own festival. You're gonna make your own festival now.
Why not? Everyone else is doing it. Why shouldn't I?
It's the flag of Gayland.
I demand to be special.
Well,
Damn
actually,
it.
you are bisexual, so yeah, I guess you could. You are included in the LGBT, so
Absolutely.
do what you want.
Bitch wants to, you know what? Do you know what? Boy pride. We should have boy pride. That's it. I demand boy pride.
What I'm saying is you're included in the fucking thing, so
We just had Boy Pride. It's called Father's Day.
I said boy pride. B-I pride.
Yeah, everyone forgot Father's Day for me, so yeah.
Anyway, the town is about 15 miles northwest of Ann Arbor and is believed to have a population of about 70 people. Wow, you really are changing names now. It's barely even a fucking village.
It's really small, but it's so much fun in the summer. They have a bunch of festivals.
It doesn't even have a
Because
fucking
the
show.
moon- Oh, in the summertime, that population grows. There's a lot of camping and shit around there.
you still
And
talking
Ann
about
Arbor isn't far. Yeah, hell. Have you
Yeah,
been?
it's, I haven't been, but I heard about a gay pride event happening in Hell years ago, which I think is just funny.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a town. If you fart, everyone smells it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, 70
There's
people.
this one festival where they take hospital beds and it's like a relay. One person gets on the bed, another person pushes. It's fucking so much fun.
If I designed a flag, it would be a single curly ginger pube. We already have Bi Pride, but at Game of Girl, it's called Black Friday. Yeah, that makes sense. What they consider Black Friday racist because of his name.
I'm going to say something extremely outlandish then, but I can't because I'll probably get you kicked off YouTube.
You probably get yourself arrested on myself.
I know, I
But
know.
dude, I haven't gotten kicked off of YouTube, and I've said some pretty shitty things, so you'd be fine.
Hey, want me to come on? No, I do not. Iron Pool. No, I do not.
Iron Paul's here.
Yep.
Oh,
Otherwise,
you
no,
little shit stirrer.
Batman can come on though if someone wants to send Batman the link.
Batman!
Batman.
Batman!
Dude, I haven't seen you in like a month. What the fuck, Batman?
If anyone wants to send Batman the link, because I'm a bit busy right now.
I would, but I'm trying to send him a link myself. From the
Mandy G, your mum is so fat she camps outside McDonald's on for Black Friday.
Right, I said you haven't. Batman,
I got it. Just give me a second. Let me put down my steak. Well, Batman, I'm gonna go find your name. It's gonna be awesome.
See, having a girlfriend has its perks sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
Only sometimes.
Hey, Bad Jew Bear. Oh, wait, Iron Paul again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bad Jew Bear is
nobody
Iron
gives Jew
Pool.
Bear the link, man. He's a Jew. And he's a bear. So it's like, I rate bear, but Jewish. Nobody likes that.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
still
take
The
a
well.
black
opinions-
I rate bear, but a Jew.
The opinions.
Right.
The
The opinions
opinions
expressed
of.
on video say the opinions of those who host the show. Mainly myself. Anyway, the 25-year-old tweeted ahead of Trump's administration to put a ban on embassies flying pride flags. So as of today, I am now the owner of Hell, Michigan. I bought the whole town and my first act as owner as I have renamed the town to Gay Hell. The only flags allowed to fly a pride. Is that even allowed?
Maybe
I
I
don't
was
know.
just really young when I was there, but I don't remember gay or hell being that gay. But I guess.
I can't imagine it would be. There's only 70 people. I feel
Wow.
like it's the place you could find.
Most of the people I met weren't from there. So
Are you talking about the Hell, Michigan thing?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, hell no.
The area of Hell, Michigan ain't but a few blocks.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
super,
well,
super small.
been hearing
In a
that.
blink and it's gone. It's like my where I live. You'll miss it if you don't.
Batman.
Good evening.
Batman.
I am
Evening.
Batula.
Fatula. I am Flapula.
I said Batula, not Spatula.
Flapula.
Do well for you. No GPP, so no reason to start shit. Yeah, I don't trust you.
I actually like the reaction to the straight pride parade.
I love the
Yeah.
reaction to the Great Pride Parade. If I lived near Boston, I would totally show up.
Yep.
And so would I.
I think there should actually be a prude pride parade here where people can dress, really dress up so you can't see anything. Just
You mean like over in Saudi Arabia?
The Puritan Pride Parade.
like the Amish or Amish
Oh,
or whatever
okay.
you call them. That would be brilliant, an Amish pride parade.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, God. Don't make
People
me
would
choke.
lose their minds just because of the reaction of the Amish community.
Oh, fucking
I've
hell.
actually heard that Amish people are pretty freaky.
Yeah, but honestly, well, they wouldn't do
Behind
it
closed doors,
to keep
they
themselves.
don't feel it in the people's faces. The kids are
That's-
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Amish usually just keep themselves to themselves, though.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I meant like sexually. Like they're really like
yeah.
promiscuous
Precious.
and they have sex a lot. Like I didn't
Very,
know.
very,
Because there's
very
nothing to do.
But no one ever talks about it.
Oh
The
no.
thing-
Well,
the thing about the
that's
Amish.
good.
Rammspringer. Oh man, I used to love Rammspringer when I was young.
The
Yeah,
Amish are
nobody
so
talks
boring,
about it
they
because
just
goats
pork.
can't speak.
Yeah, imagine being an
I've
Amish
seen
would be
a
fucking
couple
boring as
times.
fuck.
Yeah, it was.
That's why they're porking all the time.
Yeah, dude.
But they do go through a time like when they get a little bit older where they can go out in the real world.
Yeah.
And then they make
They're
the
allowed
decision-
up to
Yeah.
they're
go-
allowed up to 1 year.
Yeah,
Yep.
to make up their minds. And 90-something% of them don't stay in the real world.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, a lot of them go back.
Hella popping up. All hell blue whale.
Yeah, a honey monster, that would work. Yeah, that wouldn't be violent at all, would it? A Muslim rape, right?
That's
Right,
an option.
dude.
Hold on.
When I was 17, 18 years old, I was trying hard to convert. Oh, Rammspringer was fun. I loved living near Amish. It was fucking awesome as a kid.
Yeah, since clarified that his rule is intended to as a joke, and there will be no ban on other flags. Why'd you say it in the first place?
If I had the money, I would buy that guy's town. Yeah, just in total, just buy the fucker, and I would rename it Trump's Victory.
Yeah.
I would just call it Trumpsville or something.
Yeah.
Democrats Hell or something.
Of all the streets renamed, like Hetero Drive.
The comedian and musician has more than 500,000 YouTube subs. So the acquisition was intended to enhance his political portfolio by engaging his followers. By buying a village of 70 people. It's not even a fucking hamlet. Even hamlets are bigger than that. I have a young audience who is 18 to 24 who would not be involved in politics if it wasn't in a funny or mean way, Daniel said. I'm trying to have fun to get my audience politically active. He also hopes to inspire people to visit Michigan. Daniel, a California resident, imagine my shock, declined to disclose how much it would cost to Gay Hell from previous owner John Cologne. Yeah, there we go, Cologne. I love having Amish as neighbours. I guess they're pretty quiet, aren't they?
I don't know, those boom boxes and stuff.
Yeah, they don't use electricity, do they? They use
No,
old
they
fashioned.
they just have kids locked in boxes and they bang on the side.
To some extent, they do actually use electricity.
There are some Amish that actually do use modern technology.
Yeah, there are some.
Depends
like,
on whether they're
in my
Amish or
town
Mennonite.
have- True,
I mean,
but
some-
Oh,
even
hold on, wasn't
every
Mennonite
parish
Mel Brooks
makes
film?
the rules.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Robin Hood Mennonite.
By the way,
Red in hood, men in tights. Yes.
just to let you know,
How you
I
doing?
have an American Embassy experience. I really do. So, like, last year, it was Canada Day, and I walked by the American Embassy, and I just went, America! And some guy behind the fence went, fuck yeah! And I'm like, yes!
That's awesome.
That would happen in the UK, though. I mean, seriously, that
So, yeah,
that,
that
that,
totally
that
happened.
tune is all over the place.
American Embassy people are cool. Yeah. Not because they had Americans standing outside of the American Embassy. So I just did the Two America song and they actually replied. And I was like, yes! I wish I could have streamed this.
Mr. Misanthropic just says sex. Other things. Exactly what Blanco was talking. Make that what you will.
Yeah, I'm not sick. Your mother's so fat, Greenpeace have tried to drag her back to sea whenever she's been sunbathing.
No. Your mom is so fat, they're looking for lakeside property owners to let her decay on their lawn.
You know what? It's probably true.
Your mother's so fat, Captain Cook found her.
I'm not bad. Scale
And
was
she's old. See, I'd come on a stream and it devolves.
Yep.
You were supposed to say no,
Pretty sure
Batman.
the
You're all
stream
right,
has never
Batman.
evolved.
The town is a 5-acre commercial property. It was on the market for about $900,000 in 2016. According to the Free Press. This isn't the first time Daniel has gone to hell to make a political statement. Vice President Mike Pence recently defended Trump's administration's move to prohibit US embassies from flying the rainbow flag on their flagpoles during the LGBTQ Pride Month, saying it was the right decision. All right, I'm out. Bye, lad. You better don't come back. Remember to leave a like or a dislike. Leave a dislike on your ring. When it comes to the flagpole and American embassies and capitals around the world, and one American flag flies. Pence said last week. Yeah, that's the way it should be.
I think the coolest thing the Nazis done, is when the Jews are going into the ovens, they were making them hold their trays of cookies. I'm sorry, I just had to be cruel there. I'm out of practice.
Yes, it's been a while.
It does.
You haven't seen well with that. Anyway, anyone like spiders?
Absolutely
spiders
not.
are so beautiful.
I'm not watching. I'm
I
not
don't mind.
watching if there's going to be spiders.
Oh, right, look at the screen now.
Nope. I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, look, spider sex.
Ew.
And blind girl spiders are not adorable.
They're disgusting, horrible creatures that should all die.
Dude, gotta be honest, I find spiders fascinating.
How can you possibly think spiders are adorable?
The only thing about spiders is the females kill them, eat the males after having sex, which is actually kind of funny.
Blind girl, how can you think spiders are adorable?
I don't know, because they
Well,
got,
I've
they
gone
got
right off you,
hair and
Brit.
They got little legs. And they move super fast.
Speaking of,
It's just
So
adorable.
cute.
Speaking of females eating the males, come to find out, praying mantises might not actually do that. They sometimes only do it because they're being watched.
Apparently, you know, sometimes
Spider sex, that sounds like a band who wants to start a band called Spider Sex.
apparently sometimes when a praying mantis gets his head cut off by its mate, it still lives. Its head isn't that important.
Anyway, massive spider is so big it eats an entire possum. It's still adorable now, blind girl.
Yeah, possums are rodents.
That's really creepy. Like it's making me
It
itch.
won
looking
this year.
I'm glad I can't see it.
With the possum.
If I'd seen that thing in my house, I'd think I'd turn around and leave, to be honest. I would
I
not.
see something that big in my house, and I ended up getting
Oh, wow.
a
Fucking huge.
like use it as target practice.
What
Until
is,
it's size of- it's 70 pounds in my hand. Put it that way. It's fucking massive.
Kill it!
depending on what kind, where it is, Australian possum is way cuter than the North American possum.
The
And
spider
apart-
is fucking cute, though, is it?
Like, by the size of that spider, they're more nutritious as well.
Okay, ew.
If you don't like spiders, then you may want to look away now.
I'm not
Stuff
looking.
like that has come to in one Australian lodge. When a huntsman spider ate an entire
Again.
possum,
Australia.
Helen, Mr. Misanthropic's brother.
Aw, Eminem has a brother. That's so cute.
How's that cute?
By the way, guys,
Yes,
Tom always says Australia ain't dangerous. This proof it fucking is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why the convicts over there, they can deal with the wildlife.
Well, Australia doesn't exist anyway, so
Well, wasn't that yesterday? We just talked about a snake eating an alligator or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they can get a crocodile. They go,
Yeah. See, Tom had me all ready to go, packing my bags, ready to move to Australia. And then you keep telling me about this stuff.
Yeah, but Chadwick, there is one redeeming thing about Australia.
The weather.
They've got Taz.
Yes.
no, that's
That's
Tasmania.
number one reason to go to Australia.
Tasmania.
Whatever.
According to all the cartoons, Taz is actually from Australia, and that's the
Tasmania is
logic I'm
Australia.
going at.
Tasmania
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Australia.
Yeah,
It's just
it's an island off the coast of Australia.
But
Yeah,
it's
they never-
part of Australia.
Right. but
Taz
the thing
is
is,
Tom when he wakes up in the morning.
in the old,
Not
in the old
according-
Looney Tunes cartoons, they
Taz
never
is Tom full
differentiated
stop.
between Tasmania and Australia.
Australian state. There you go. No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's part of Australia.
Oz,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh, there you
Scott,
go.
you are right, but according to what, for what I've heard, Tasmanians don't agree. A bit like
It's not
Scottish
part of
people,
Australia.
yeah, it's a bit like Scottish people saying that Scotland is part of Britain.
It is, yeah.
Kind of is geographically.
true.
That's really interesting. I haven't heard that.
Well, they want independence from Australia, I think is what they
I was
want.
gonna say Tasmania is like the Scotland of England.
What?
The Scotland of England.
Well, of the UK.
Right, just don't even bother. It made no fucking sense whatsoever.
Brit,
I
you know
was joking.
when you were in Butland, did you get caught digging the escape tunnel?
No, I think I was too drunk to do that.
But that joke didn't make any fucking sense.
Scotty, I'm pulling your leg, dude. I know exactly what I meant.
I don't.
Scotland wanted to pull away from the UK. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, Scotland wanted to pull
Yeah,
out.
they wanted to, but when they got the chance, they said no.
Just give them that
Tasmania
fucking
is Scotland,
independence,
right?
for fuck's sake. If you do it for
Huh?
fucking Wales, do it for Scotland. Gee, well, mind you, Wales. I'm not too
Wales is
surprised.
still part of the UK. What are you on about?
I
No,
saw
yeah, but they're actually not. They're actually independent. They actually class themselves as a different country for some
they
strange
are a
reason.
different country from England. They're not a different
So is
country from the UK, though.
So is Scotland. Oh, welcome back, Badgie Man. Yeah, Scotland's a separate country from England, but it's still both part of the UK. Anyway. Some nightmares came through in an Australian lodge when a huntsman spider ate an entire possum. Astonishing images were taken by a husband and wife as they travelled across the far southern state of Tasmania. It is part of Australia, I was correct. So.
Yeah.
Badgie Bear's back. That's unfortunate.
The
How
spider
come I
was
can
reported
see-
saying burp.
How come I can see Rolf Harris with the pattern on his back?
That reminds me of the scene from Eight-Legged Freaks when the spider is beating the shit out of the cat in the wall. That's a good scene.
Justine Lyon and her spouse were on a road trip to Minefield at the weekend when they came across the extraordinary scene. She posted a photograph of the huntsman devouring the pygmy possum to the Tasmanian Insects and Spiders Facebook page. I think the pictures I've seen that in my house are just fucking
I
burn it.
would freak out.
I'd never see my cat for a week if one of those was in my house.
Yeah, Badgie Bear, because you're fun to troll, that's why I won't dislike you. That's why I don't block you. You're very fun to troll.
Agreed.
Yeah, so even my girlfriend agrees with you. Yeah, since Scarlet, human amount of attention, with people speculating on what may have happened. Aaron Gates said the scene was entirely plausible and either animal could have ended up as what the other ones were. Fuck that shit, kill it with fire. Yeah, I agree, kill it with fire. I see what Badgie Bear, next time I have a shit show, there you go, you can come on. Don't know what this next shit show is going to be, but you never know. Till then, no. But actually, you can go on Chadwick's stream, actually. There's a stream on Friday and Saturday nights. You can go on there instead. I think it's 2 p.m. GMT, 2 a.m. GMT, 9 p.m. EST, is it? I think. Chadwick. Chadwick's muted.
9 p.m. EST is 2 a.m. Yes, you're right.
And thank you, Agent Penis, for selling mining Point Girl Streamlabs.
Yay!
You know, if the pygmy was just cold, it could be an easy target. And the spider may just drink the digestible liquids of the possum. Nice. Well, it's not very nice, is it?
Not for
Actually,
the possum.
the pygmy possum was already dead when it became lunch. The Scottish seagulls try and pick up my Yorkie chain when she's alone in the garden. I'm not surprised though, Scottish seagulls are fucking huge. I'll be left behind Badgie too. We can have an emo party. You're never not around very much, Mandy, for obvious reasons. Sure, just as sad as the pygmy possum, there's like so many creatures.
Hold on. Emo and party, two mutually exclusive terms.
What?
Emo and party are two mutually exclusive terms.
Yeah. And emo party would just be sitting in the dark fucking thinking about death, wouldn't it, really? But emo party would be. Like so many creatures are struggling. I don't begrudge the huntsman its meal. He or she needs to survive. Well, if you look like that, you don't fucking deserve to survive. You can go fuck yourself. Death to the spider.
Spiders!
Blind girl, why do you like spiders so much?
I don't like them, I just don't not like them.
They're adorable.
Yeah, they're so adorable. Their little itty bitty legs.
Ew!
Furs, and the little itty bitty eyes.
I'm sorry, but nothing should have that many legs and that many eyes. Ew.
What about an octopus?
Or a rugby team.
I don't
Millipede.
like octopuses, but I also don't not like octopus.
I love to eat octopus.
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 Octopus are actually quite friendly. Yeah, you go diving and they will play with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Technically, octopuses have 6 legs and 2 arms.
Technically, it's called octopi, not octopus.
Yeah, okay. Because you're totally grammatically correct all the time, Scotty.
Yeah, and the soft ones are called octopussies.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's hard to reply when you send me like 10 DMs in a row. Like,
And you know what? I'm typing them too, and I can't see. What's your excuse?
like you just sit there and think, will I ever get the chance to reply here? Or we're just going to have to wait.
You totally have a
Okay,
chance to reply. 'Cause,
children.
Like, I'm typing and I'm blind. You should be able to reply faster than I can type because you can see.
No, I type my reply and then I just like, and then you
Wait,
start.
you're blonde now?
And I'm thinking, well, folks, you probably won't get a chance to read it, so therefore I'm just going to leave it.
Well, that's not my fault.
Anyways,
Okay, children. Can we carry on?
No.
They are carrying on.
Brendan McIntyre said this is that's a damn big huntsman and quite death-defying to hang off the wall like that while holding on to his dinner. Yes, anyway, it's kind of impressive, but still kill the fucking thing. Pygmy possums are about the same size as a mouse and weigh less than a golf ball. Tasmania is home to 2 types of pygmy possums, the little pygmy and the eastern pygmy. They are not usually prey for huntsmen's by now target small birds, frogs, and geckos. The experts say on the Instagram event, the terrifying scene was entirely plausible.
That's not a terrifying scene. No, if it was eating a small baby, that would be a terrifying scene.
If you're arachnophobic,
it could.
Yeah, or even.
I am actually arachnophobic, so that's why I'm not listening.
This is okay. So apparently, Tasmania needs shotguns for its spider. What's a big deal?
Oh, don't you think the spiders are dangerous enough without giving them shotguns?
Good point.
Yep.
Yeah, good point.
Christ green. I don't mind spiders. The moment it's ants I'm pissed off with.
The way I look at it, they eat the bugs I don't want.
Yeah, but ants farm the bugs that we don't want.
True.
I want to make a reference, but it doesn't apply to me. But spiders and snakes are fine.
I don't like snakes.
I like snakes.
Anything else I'm good with. No
I think
snakes.
snakes are so pretty.
To be fair, there's no real venomous ones around here. Well, only one. And
Water moccasins.
Thank you, Ancient Penis.
It's flies that get me. Especially
Yeah, I
the
don't
big,
like flies.
the big blue ones.
Ew.
See, flies don't bother me. It's the lands that bother me.
You know what you call a fly without wings?
Walk.
A walk. Do you know what you call a walk without legs?
What?
Matt.
A raisin. I can actually tell you why I have a phobia of flies, specifically that type. So when I was about 4 or 5 years old, we were playing hide and seek. It was when we were in Germany. And I went saw this old shed and I decided to go and hide in there. And I think it was some kind of dead animal in there because I just walked in and there was just this wall of flies buzzing around and they were literally all over me.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Yep. So I froze until somebody found me and literally being crawled over. Ugh. But that's not my horror stories. We've lost a Scotsman.
Oh no, we lost a Scotty. Not
Oh,
a
no.
Scotty. If we lose a Scotty, who's gonna be my boyfriend now?
Me.
Yeah.
Bad news, Bear. I see
Scotty,
your
bad
Twitter
news, Scotty,
link
take your
and
place.
raise you another.
Wait, this is what happens when I come onto the Scotsman stream. Something is wrong.
No, I kind of like being fought over. This is kind of cool. Please keep going.
What was
Oh
that?
wow, ego strike.
Hey, what was that? You
Just
making
a
fun of my
little.
bird, were you?
There's only one.
Oh,
problem,
I mean, hi Scotty, how's it going?
there's only one problem, blind girl. Yeah,
Batman, you making fun of my bird, were you?
Pardon?
You making fun of my bird, were you?
No, I was trying to pick your bird up. If I do pick her up, I'm gonna be in trouble because I'm gonna have to two-time with blind girl with Brit.
Hey!
I think I'm playing She's Mine.
You
people.
timing
Not
bastard.
yours.
I am so okay with this.
Really?
No, it's kind of adorable when there's multiple dudes that think you're cute. It's kind of like an ego booster, but also a confidence booster. So yeah, it is kind of hot when dudes are like, "Yo, I'll take the blind girl." It's just,
And this is why you get those.
And that's why men are MGTOW.
And this is why you get those girls who go to the pubs and go over to some random guy and start coming on to them, so their boyfriend will pick a fight with them.
I think we'll find people She's Mine.
Girls go to random boys and suck them off. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
I think
Oh.
people,
I would
I think,
never do it, but that's kind of fun every once in a while.
I think we'll find She's Mine and no one else's. She's Mine.
Oh,
I'm
steady
a
getting all
multi-billionaire.
protective.
You're through.
With a
I get it.
super
You're too fucking late, you guys.
I'm okay with being owned by a Scotsman.
I've got a Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
Okay, do you want to
Which
see
one?
boomerangs?
Go. Scotty,
Um,
can you get something cooler than a Batmobile?
Which version do you have?
All of them.
Nice.
Even the Adam West.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite one of all time. It's the old
You
Chrysler.
mean full size or toy car? 'Cause
Yeah,
toy car-
I do like that one. Was
I
second place has to be the Tumbler.
Because one that's
Which is
basically a
not
toy
really
car.
a
doesn't count.
Batmobile, it's a tank.
I don't know what would be cooler though. Maybe the DeLorean would be cooler than the Batmobile. Scotty, you should get a DeLorean.
Only if it has a flux capacitor.
Have you seen how expensive they are?
Do you happen to have $120,000 laying around, blind girl?
Scotty could.
No, I don't. If I did, why
Also-
sitting here?
Then Scotty
Can I
ain't getting a
point out-
DeLorean. Those things-
Do you
Those
know
things are
why
not
the
cheap.
DeLorean stopped being made?
Good.
Yeah, because DeLorean lost his mind and went batshit crazy on cocaine.
It's because
He was selling it, the cocaine to fund the car. Probably
Yeah,
dipped
pretty
into his
much.
own stash.
from what I heard, the DeLoreans was actually just a front to move the cocaine.
You know what? If you can't afford a DeLorean, I'll take a TARDIS.
No.
Why
Time
not?
and
You're
relative.
dating a retard.
Coming from you.
I love you, Scotty.
I mean, I
I'm
love
just
Yeah.
a
Scotty.
car that has four wheels and
Not like,
runs.
you know.
You know, when Cortez is brushing her teeth, does she need to use a yard brush?
Anyway, a victim mentality is also. I can't afford a TARDIS. So fuck you. Buy your own fucking TARDIS, actually.
Just build one.
Well, to be
It'll
fair,
super easy.
the doctor couldn't afford the TARDIS either. That's why he stole it.
Yeah.
At least nick a fucking phone box or something. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You could just build me one, Scotty. It would be super
Yeah,
adorable.
right,
We could live
Scotty.
in it forever.
There are still some of them police call boxes hanging around the UK, and you're Scots, so you could always steal one.
Yeah,
You
you
know, if I could
guys
just- I
wouldn't
could
have
just-
to pay for a plane ticket over here anymore because you'd have a flying phone box.
To be honest, I could just fucking. I could just build a shed and call it a TARDIS. You wouldn't know any fucking different.
Would you get you over to Canada?
No.
No.
Well, if it was,
Get
if
you
it
across the
was
street.
put it on a ship, yes.
I meant if it was
I
over
mean,
in
time
Canada,
travel is
build a shed, you
optional,
wouldn't know
but
any-
coming over to Canada, you know.
What the fuck am I reading here, Scotty?
A victim mentality is pushing women towards socialism.
Oh my god.
And that
American,
surprises people.
Americans are no longer just floating with the idea of socialism. They're increasingly enamored by women in particular are some of its biggest fans. Was Mr. Misanthropic to say repeal the 19th?
Absolutely.
It makes sense in a way, which women are told enough times they're oppressed victims who need to be in expansive government programs to address their structural inequalities.
That's bullshit.
They're likely to stop. No, it's not. They're likely to stop believing it. A shit ton of them do believe it.
You know how
No.
not to be
that they
evicted?
do. Saying it's
We
bullshit.
gotta amend the 19th to where women can vote, but the vote doesn't count.
Does
That way-
American monkey.
This is how women
You're
don't
welcome.
evict them. They get a big, strong Scottish man, and then they're okay again.
we get it. We get it. You guys are dating. Clap. Well done.
They've got the
Oh,
clap.
no, just a big, strong Scottish
Oh,
man in
damn.
general. I mean, Britt, that's
Fucking
totally what you
Britt.
need. A big, strong Scottish man. Then no woman will ever be a victim again because they'd have a big, strong Scottish man. It's kind of like a Spartacus.
How do you know he's?
I'm more faithful than she is, so therefore I'm taking.
Hold on, Blake. Look.
Whatever the fuck she like.
How do you know he's A, big, and B, strong?
Because he's Scottish.
That means
Thank you,
nothing.
Agent Penis.
The Scots are generally short people.
I'm
It's
5'11" actually.
See what I
When
mean?
the Scottish drink their alcohols, they turn into big green hulks. Didn't you know?
How is that? Batman? How tall are you then?
5'11". I'm short, and I'm considered short.
No, you did as high as I am, so therefore.
Most
You're just
Brits are
as big as
short.
Scotty is. Oh, that's cute.
Wow,
I'm
and that's
short
not
too.
at all patronising.
Listen, Mandy,
short
I
and
am too
fatty.
lazy to switch
little
back and forth
patronizing?
between accounts. But Agent Penis is still a separate entity. He just helps me shill.
And so yeah, Mr. Nonprofit. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you internet married us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Forgot. Yeah, we're now internet husband and wife now.
Over about
Okay,
10
can I ask a
grand,
question
hold
now?
on.
In that case,
If I didn't get any of you, should at least ship some of those over here.
no, I was going to ask who's the husband and who's the wife.
Me. And
Your
the big, strong
husband.
Scottish guy. Like I said, they drink alcohol and they turn into the big green Hulk. Big, strong Scottish man.
Well, they do turn green, but they don't turn big, and it's definitely not the Hulk.
I'm not turning green. I'm not as about Rangers, mate. I ain't
Um,
green.
And they tend to go looking for Huey.
Well, you know what? I don't actually know what Scotty looks like, which means I can just envision him any way I want.
He
That
doesn't.
is really not nice.
Put it this way: he does not look like a soft guy.
And how's that not nice? I can just
But-
imagine him to be
but
big, strong.
He
and
has the most
handsome.
amazing eyes. I've got to tell you, he does have the really nice eyes.
Yeah, but I'm
He has
never
those
gonna
long
know.
eyelashes and deep blue eyes. I've got to admit, he has got really nice eyes.
But I'm
Duh,
never gonna
you've
know.
just seen him with his contacts in.
You're trying to hit on me, something.
He only
No, I'm
has
just
one,
saying, he's got really nice eyes.
he only has one blue eye. The other one's green.
It was green.
Nice two blue eyes.
That would be awesome.
What was his name now? David Bowie had two eyes, different coloured eyes, because
I was gonna say,
apparently
he had two eyes.
he had two different coloured eyes because apparently he had an accident when he was younger and it changed the
Yep.
colour of his eye.
It was a heterochromia. That's different
Yeah.
colored eyes. Anyway, it makes sense in a way when women are told. At least, indeed, a full 55% of women apparently believe, according to a new Harris poll commissioned by Exodus, fuck those, some foreign thing. Majority of women say they now are better off living in a socialist country than a capitalist one. Really? Really?
Dumb bitches.
Really?
Really?
You fucking
Really?
moronic.
Some people think starving to death is freedom. I don't know.
Dinner's better than more food than you need.
It's not that they're not expecting to starve to death. The problem is
Yeah, but that's what it results in.
socialism as a whole. It promises being taken care of. It promises all of your needs being fulfilled with zero responsibility. The problem is they don't realize that sooner or later nobody is going to take responsibility for everybody else anymore. Everybody's going to start shirking their own responsibility.
That's not the brand of socialism I was brought up to respect.
Of course, it's not real socialism. It's
Western socialism is never real socialism. I'll agree with you because we actually discovered very early on that socialism only really works if it's joined with capitalism.
that is true, but that's
Social programs and a
Social capitalism.
socialism.
Those birds are so awesome.
The only time
Wow.
socialism ever
They're
has an
actually a
inkling of
little mean. They
working
keep diving
is when
on
it
me.
has something to lean on.
Mhm.
It has something to feed off of, like a parasite.
Hey, Blanco, didn't you say you were going to take part in intelligent conversations on the stream? You're like, those birds are so awesome.
Well, I asked you right when you started. I said, "Do you want me to help you derail, or do you want me to be intelligent?" And you never gave me an answer.
Because I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. That's
Wait,
all.
wait. Are we supposed to be intelligent? Because I may have to leave.
What was that? Are we, yeah, I'm pretty inelegant.
I think they'll be careful. Yeah, they do
Dumb as a sack of shit.
think, yeah, government will just look after them.
Coffee.
Listen, they tried to measure my IQ once. They couldn't. It was too low. The chart didn't go down that low.
Apparently, I have an IQ of about 135. So, yeah.
Well, you're
Are
more
you sure that's
intelligent
your IQ, not your temperature?
than me.
Oh, dude, you better get that looked at if that's your temperature.
No, I'm Scottish. I'm used to just.
Aren't you all guys always cold?
No, I'm fine. It's just I don't like warm weather.
Be nice.
Anyway, the survey reveals the distinct cultural messages being sent to men and women. Men are told they are privileged. Members of society who benefit from structural patriarchy, while women are told they are victims and oppressed by structural patriarchy.
Oh, why can't they just fucking admit that they're fucking weaker than men? Stupid bitches.
Well, I mean, that's what they're told, but it's not the truth.
They're just fucking stupid and just don't believe it. They do.
Yeah, I don't know very many women that think that.
What I want to know is how,
which leads to socialism and blah, blah, blah.
what I want to know is how are all these women reading these magazines when they're supposed to be chained to the kitchen sink?
And half the toes chopped off so they get closer.
Yeah.
Like, who are these fucking women? I don't know one woman.
I
That
bet any
thinks
money they're fat, blue-haired, thick glasses, like loads of
Hey, there
cats.
is nothing wrong with blue hair.
There's many things wrong with blue hair.
The
No,
only,
there is nothing
the
wrong
only
with blue
person who's
hair.
allowed to have blue
Like,
hair.
please do not dye your hair blue.
Anime characters.
There's only one
You
person
know
allowed
what?
to have
I
blue.
will now dye it blue just because you said there's something wrong with it.
There's only
When
one
I get
person
my
allowed to have
hair
blue
dyed,
hair,
it's
and that's
going
Superman.
blue.
Superman.
That's what's happening
True.
next. Hair blue.
I thought you were going to cut your hair.
Yeah, and then I'll dye it blue. It'll be cheaper that way.
Yeah, but then what happens if it grows then? Because it'll grow a different color, won't it?
Well, then I'll just dye it again.
Anyway, take the issue of abortion, for example. The left frames the debate as a quality issue in which women are lacking reproductive freedom until they have full, unrestricted access to government-funded abortion so they can kill their own babies. That's not in the thing, but I just added that. It's impossible for them to be equal.
Ah, yes, the good old reproductive freedom, which
Yes,
Men
because
have
for
nothing
us
else.
to be equal, we want to murder babies.
it's not just that. They're on about reproductive freedom. Men don't have any.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
Nope.
We never
Well,
have.
there's actually an irony about something that's been theorized as far as socialism goes. The theory has been actually bounced around that once socialism gets to a certain point, abortion itself will be outlawed as well because they will need the workforce to provide.
Uh-huh.
So abortion, any hint at quote unquote reproductive rights will actually eventually be abandoned.
The other thing is,
Here's the person with that photo you just said. Whatever as fuck.
Say what now?
Daniel, you just said Daniel just sent me a picture of a cat. The person in the cat. Who's the person in the photo then?
I don't know, just some random person on Facebook that had a cute little kitty with a heart.
huh?
Oh, kitty.
Yeah, but they're ugly though.
Kitties are not
Oh, the
ugly.
kitty!
Wait,
Is the
what-
kitty really ugly? I thought the kitty was
No,
gonna
the
be
human's ugly.
adorable.
The human's ugly.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's all about the kitty.
I
It's all
don't.
about the pussy. It's all about meow, 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 meow,
To be honest, I'd rather have different pictures to perceive it.
I bet you would.
And the stream has derailed.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Something
What
about
will Sandra Bullock do if she can rub dead babies in her penis? She can rub the dead baby penis in her face. Keep her skin looking younger. Of course, the inability to end the life of an unborn child has nothing to do with women's equality. But the left tells women otherwise. Yes, they do.
there's another thing when you look at it. There's the left's culture war. They're basically trying to remove any individuality from people so that everybody's interchangeable. Basically dehumanizing humans.
There's a good amount of merit to that.
Mhm.
The gender wage gap is another example of which women and brainwashed into thinking society starts against them. Honestly, how the fucking hell do people still fucking believe the gender pay gap when it's been debunked several fucking times?
Same
My
here.
nan still believes in it.
Same reason people
Tell
believe
her,
they're idiots.
listen, you get paid the same at the same job. It's that women don't go deep sea fishing or mining like men do because they don't want. Apparently, women have a thing where they don't want to die or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we've all got that. It's called self-preservation.
For every one female truck driver, there's about 40 of us, 40 men doing it.
Yeah, it's because at a very biological level, men are expendable. That is reflected in society,
And women are horrible drivers.
and that is also reflected in society.
Despite multiple studies in citing there as a gender choice gap. Exactly. More women in some things, more men in other things. That's just the way things are. That's the way it should be in a free society. But, you see, well, they want a free society. You want to control society, they're right. It's their way or the highway with these people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the likes of the feminists had their way and they had all these things which would make women equal put into law, so men had no rights whatsoever. Considered property, they'd still be complaining that they're not equal to us.
Aww.
Yeah, so much for the intelligent conversation there, Blaine.
Well,
think
what am
that's-
I gonna say? You guys are all like women's, women's. So I'm just gonna look at cute puppies until you're done whining about the women's.
Well, why
Yeah,
not
women
the
are still
not the women? There's a difference.
Women's, wah.
I've seen your screen. You somehow stumbled upon a porn site.
You're doing nothing to debunk the people who think you're a feminist, are you?
I'm not a feminist.
Ironically, it discounts everybody saying, which kind of proves the point, really.
What do you mean?
We're talking about
The women's
Oh, yeah.
weighing all over the place. Women's are weighing over wage gap.
And
Oh, the poor guy's just trying to read an article.
And no, I am not a feminist.
I know. And the difference between the sexes rather than a wage gap, rather than a gender wage gap. I'm saying 83% of women believe the wage gap exists. I'm going to say X a date on that one. I don't think it's anywhere near as high as that.
Well, it
I
depends
don't
what
either.
country they're
Most
from.
83% of women are fucking stupid and don't believe facts.
If there are
That's
no
surprising.
genders, why is there a gender pay gap?
What was that, sorry?
because the original pay gap does not take into account hours
Hours
worked.
earned.
Hours worked, type of job worked.
Yep.
How long you been in the job for?
Yeah, they took
Meetings?
gross. They basically took raw numbers in favor of earnings for women and raw numbers in favor of earnings for men, added
With
them
no
up.
context behind any of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it is.
there was a different one done which found out that on the 20 to 30 age bracket, women were actually earning more than their male counterparts for the same work.
Although I will say, if you're not like into fact checking and you're not into politics, whatnot, you just randomly stumble upon a picture that says, "Look, women on average earn less." I mean, some people will just believe it just because they're being fed bullshit. So
Some people are just
some
sheep.
women probably say there is a wage gap just because they don't know any better,
They're just sheep.
or that they've been giving the wrong information or biased information, and they don't know enough to know that it's false.
They're sheep. That's what they are. They're sheep.
Yep.
Sheep
Who's
will-
farting?
Sucker.
Do what?
I said, who's farting?
Nobody's farting.
Hey, when women's magazines such as Marie perpetuate these publishing articles such as the 14 ways women still aren't equal to men, it should come as no surprise. And the 25% of women now support political movement. whose end goal is to ensure equal outcomes through more government intervention. You know, that's what I've always said, though. Like, feminism is just Marxism in a skirt, isn't it?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep, definitely.
I'm a feminist and a misogynist. Let's just both of them. Women are being oppressed, just not in the West. Yeah, exactly. Being oppressed by the peaceful individuals who must never be questioned. That's who oppresses them.
There's only one difference between feminism and Marxism. Feminism appeals to the much more selfish side of human nature, whereas Marxism is acting in contradiction to human nature.
Even feminism requires government intervention, which in itself can lead to Marxists getting into jobs for claiming they're feminists.
Yep.
It makes sense of it.
And once the Marxists get in power, everybody's oppressed.
Yeah, but they don't see that, though. They're just using them as useful idiots for them to get in charge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Hold on. Would you call Diane Abbott useful?
No, she's a politician. I'm saying the general public is useful idiots. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll let you have that one.
I wouldn't call any politician useful.
Well, just remember a couple things. One, Marx actually said, Marx is the one who flat out said, socialism is a stepping ground to communism. And then also, then also, who was it said it was a Marxist. I don't know if it was Marx or not, but it was a Marxist who said, was it
Stalin?
No, we opposed those with the guns. We opposed those with the guns using the ballot until we had the guns, and then we opposed the ballot.
Yeah. That's a good one, though.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but
yeah, I remember something like that.
Yeah, but Cuban. I was going to say Cuban's familiar, right?
Yeah, I have heard that. I'm looking it up.
It's like I've always said. Name me one right in the West that women don't have, that women or colored people don't have. Exactly. Yeah. If anything, they have more rights than you do. Marx was a drunk armchair activist who never had a job in his life. He didn't fucking Lenin fund all his shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was Vladimir Lenin that was the one that had a job and he funded all his shit. So yeah.
Wasn't Lenin born with a silver hammer and sickle in his hand?
Oh, so is Marx. So is Marx.
Yep. Well, it's something that I got taught in history, ringing true. Revolutions always come from the top down, never the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Marx did what he did to get laid. It's always the concern about one thing is clear, whether they, men or women, those who truly support socialism don't appear to grasp what socialism fully means. Agreed.
That's the thing, that guy with the sign saying, billionaires, you'll burn too, is an idiot because he doesn't realise that you have a revolution and install a Marxist government. The same people are still in charge, have just changed the fucking name tags.
Yeah, you get rid of all the rich people, who's going to create the fucking jobs? Nobody. Where are they going to come from?
Well, the only one thing to say to that, Scotsman, Venezuela.
The thing is, when it comes to socialism, they never expect progress. They expect everything to stay absolutely stagnant, everything to stay exactly how it is from the moment of its implication. They don't. They never plan on any sort of technological breakthroughs. They never plan on people. Take my case right now. If they tell me I can make the same amount of money by not doing my job, I'll hang my keys up tomorrow.
Fucking A, right.
Yeah. Hell, there's the thing. It's a big gag. I got it's pretty well known. I've got a 2-year-old son at the house. Well, what the hell's my incentive to stay out here doing this if I can quit my job, sit my ass at the house, and make exactly as much as I did then?
The funny thing is,
universal basic income is a fucking terrible idea because it gives nobody motivation to do anything. Why would you?
Hey, Pumpkin, you're about
Well-
my age, aren't you? You'd be about in your 50s, I think.
Yeah.
40s.
Well, you're close enough. You'll be able to get this. Our parents' generations, even if they were put in a situation like that where they don't have any like financial incentive to go to work, they would still go to work because of the incentive of pride.
My dad.
Yeah,
was
but
like
but the thing is the old fashioned pride. I hate to say it, the old fashioned pride of I'm taking care of my family. It's dead.
Yeah, I know. The old-fashioned pride of taking care of myself is dead.
That it is
True.
as well. Yeah.
It's because people feel entitled.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, that's part of it. I mean, it's also true with software. I mean, if our parents' generation had been the ones putting out software, you wouldn't have update patches because the thing would be complete when it was put on the market.
Well, I can see.
No, it used to be like that. You'd buy a game or a piece of software and you wouldn't need an update because it's finished.
Well, at one point there was a socialist. It did not last long, but there was a kind of a miniature socialist system implied at one point in the U.S. And I can't. It was before my time to where it's actually one of my first memories, and Crappy can give you the details about how it came about. But one of my first memories was my father getting into a fist fight with a guy at a gas station
Uh-huh.
because it was my Mother's Day to get gasoline, petrol. It was my Mother's Day on the ration, but my father was getting the gas because my mother wasn't in a position to get out of the car. She was in the car taking care of my son, or my brother and myself, their sons. And this one guy showed up trying to pick a fight because, like I said, it was my Father's Day, or it was my Mother's Day for the gasoline, but my father was pumping. Crappy, what the hell was the cost of that shortage?
The gas shortage in the 70s.
Yeah, when they were
When
rationing
they had
gas.
the oil embargo.
That's what it was.
Be right back.
Very back.
Anyway, McDonald's customer tries to have an 18-inch machete in his sweatband.
I remember that.
Because I remember that because I had to take my mother's car one day and then go down the next day and take my stepfather's truck and get the 10 gallons that we were allowed.
Yeah, I remember the 70s oil embargo because it hit the US really bad, where it kind of didn't hit the UK nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Well, but that's actually part of the thing is, like I said, that's one of my first memories, and I mean first memory, because I was I was little better than a toddler in the back seat of the car when that happened.
Anyway, McDonald's customer tries to hide the 18-inch machete in his sweatpants. I feel like that could go terribly, terribly wrong. One false move and you're fucked, mate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, one false move and he's a she.
it turns out it's really hard to hide a machete in a pair of sweatpants. Well, a customer at McDonald's in Lincoln, Nebraska reportedly bought the bladed weapon into the restaurant Monday morning when he was told by employees that he wasn't allowed to have it on the premises. He unsuccessfully tried to hide it in his sweatpants.
Why did he have it?
All the tech communists was going from the West that is now created today. Yep.
His friends were quoted as saying, "Boy, you nuts." Not anymore.
The next story is kind of disturbing.
Police responded to the reports of a man with a machete at McDonald's. When they arrived on the scene, they reportedly discovered Kelly Savage with an 18-inch machete in his pants.
Ah, was it an 18-inch machete or was he just pleased to see them?
Dun-dun-dun.
Back.
I'm back.
High back
Welcome
or
back.
front.
When they questioned him about the blade, he claimed he had just hired a lumberjack. Maybe he had just been hired as a lumberjack. He's also wearing a BB gun in Savage's coat.
Oh, a BB! You can't seriously say that a BB gun's a concealed weapon. They can't even break the fucking skin.
Dude, you could poke somebody's eye out with one of those.
It's Nebraska.
Well,
In the U.S.,
lumberjack,
anything that is presented as a weapon is a weapon. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You think that the love you have for guns, you think.
Dude, a BB gun could totally poke somebody's ie out, man.
To be honest, it wouldn't make much difference to you, though, would it?
Yeah, but we'd have to think a little bit.
A BB gun can kill, but that's very improbable.
Yeah, I've been shot with a BB gun. It hurts, but it does not.
I had
shot
BB stuck in my
I give you a
neck
bruise.
for
That's
like
about
5
it.
years.
Best sucks I've gotten is I've gotten a load of rock salt.
Yeah, rock salt hurts.
Yeah,
Like,
I've had that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't class a BB gun as a weapon. I mean, it hurts, but you might get a bruise. That's about it.
Well, depending on the BB gun, because I've had some that can break skin.
Well, they.
A BB gun
That's
break
the
my
thing.
fucking window.
That is
Well,
the thing
I'm
they
sure
do.
it
There are air rifles that can. There are air rifles that can set off tannerite, so that's 1,400 feet a second.
well,
So-
air rifles and BB guns, the way we're talking about them are two different things.
Well, BB guns have. Well, I know those are two different things, but it's that the technology is still there.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
trust
still
me,
see
I
the BB in
understand.
an air rifle.
Well, I understand we've come a long way from the Daisy Red Ryder, but
I mean, my dad had an
Also-
air rifle which he used to kill rabbits with.
Depending on what it's powered by, because most powerful ones would be powered by CO2 cartridges,
nitrogen. The most powerful ones are nitrogen, actually, but
Carry on.
But yeah, most of the ones I get are spring powered, which you have to fight. Well, some of them you have to fight a big spring to get that power out.
that's your Daisy Red Ryder that we were talking about. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
he was arrested for disrupting the peace and carrying a concealed weapon. This isn't the first unusual item someone has attempted to bring into McDonald's. In early June, 2 men reportedly rode horses through the bullet. You already heard about that one. We just put in the article like that. Because, you got to get that word count in. We're not stuff to say about the first one, so we'll just pad the article out. And I would have read more about it, but it's just we already read that story, so yeah.
I shall return.
Okay.
We shall be waiting for the Batman.
Yeah. Let's see.
Doody 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 doo. Writing for Scotsman.
Wisconsin claimed Scott should not be allowed to serve as Prime Minister. The wannabe Tory leader also claimed Scotland is full of rotten boroughs for MPs elected with tiny electors. Boris Johnson once claimed that a Scottish person should not be allowed to serve as Prime Minister. So I'm pretty sure he meant it as a joke, did he not? I don't think he would have actually said it seriously.
Well, do you see what it says about people in Africa?
It's probably a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
The wannabe Tory leader claimed in 2005, judged up by the Scotsman, that government by a Scot is just not conceivable. Writing in an anti-EU magazine, about the possibility of Gordon Brown taking over from Tony Blair in Downing Street at the time is utterly outrageous. Both Gordon Brown and Tony Blair were Scottish, therefore that wouldn't. I assume he didn't know Tony Blair was also born in Scotland then.
Nobody cares. Tony Blair's a cunt.
Yeah, you know. Tony Blair was a cunt and Gordon Brown just didn't know what the fucking hell he was doing. So, yeah. The former MP succeeded. The former PM succeeded Blair. He was born in Edinburgh. When he resigned as Labour Party leader in June 2007. Johnson is currently leading the race to replace Theresa May at number 10 after she stepped down earlier this month. Actually, I think didn't he win the election today? I think he did, didn't he? Yeah, Boris Johnson's going to be the new Prime Minister.
You know, he's going to be like the Trump of England.
Britain, come on.
Britain.
How can you not even know the geography of your own fucking country? Like, really?
Because I don't really pay that much attention, to be honest with you.
You probably should if you're going to talk about it.
Sure.
Britain, remember.
I always think Scotland is a completely different country. I'm sorry. They should have their independence and fuck off. I'm joking.
Unfortunately, we're still going to have to be attached to you lot, so whatever happens.
Scotty, you should declare your independence and come to Canada.
I declare myself a sovereign citizen. It wouldn't cause a whole host of problems. I don't have kids and I don't want kids.
How about you declare your independence and go to Scotland?
Because I've got children. I can't declare my independence for my children.
So you're saying I'd be willing to travel 3,000 miles, but you wouldn't be willing to do the same thing?
Not while my kids are still here. Absolutely not. Kids come first.
Not even just for a visit, no?
Now, what kind of hat will you be wearing on that 3,000-mile journey?
A visit will be just fine, but to actually move to Scotland, I couldn't leave my kids behind.
That's not fair, because Scotty walked 10,000 miles for you.
Yeah, sorry.
And then he'll
Kids
walk
top
10,000
shelf,
more.
Scotty second. Kids first, Scotty second.
Well, that's good.
Them's the breaks.
That's good.
I said John Brown could not hold office, not because he is a Lumadon popping, interfering, high taxing, complicated life. That's very Boris Johnson himself, isn't it?
I just eaten loads of olives and I want more. Sorry, carry on.
But mainly because he's a Scot. And government by Scot is just not conceivable in the current constitutional context. Then again, when he said that, not only is Scotland full of rotten by MPs, but Labour MPs are returned by relatively tiny electorates, but as I never tire of saying this, we English MPs can be overruled by Scottish MPs on very controversial issues affecting our constituents. We have no corresponding say over those questions in Scotland. As I think they ended that, though, didn't they? West Lothian question, they ended that. Because that's one of the things people were like saying, well, why is it okay the Scottish MPs have to say what happens in England, but the English MPs can't vote on things that happen in Scotland? What's so funny there, Blingo?
Just a doggy and a kitty. Kitty's grabbing onto the doggy's tail while it's super wagging and just getting thrown all over the floor. It's hilarious.
Oh.
How do you know?
I've seen that. It's freaking hilarious.
The police helicopters buzzing around outside. Obviously, somebody online has said something nasty to
I think
somebody.
that was a train, actually.
Pardon?
I think that's a train.
Do you know what? I reckon this was going to go. Have you seen that? What was it called now? I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger went to the future and he could not swear. He kept getting tickets every time he swore.
That was Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Demolition Man.
Yeah. I think we're going that way.
You cocksucking shit licking fuck something. 3 seashells my ass. See you in a few minutes.
Take this job and shovel it.
I think we're going that way, don't you think? We're going that way.
What do you mean going that way?
Swear.
We're almost there.
Mm.
I'm going to join Dennis Leary.
Anyway, moving back on to the fucking article. The Tory leadership hopeful words came before the numbers of Scottish seats were reduced from 72 to 59 ahead of the 2005 general election to stop over-representation. Nicola Sturgeon reacted to the news of Johnson's old comments, refers to everything on Twitter, saying, I think we'll probably find we have the same, we think the same about him.
Oh, fucking Nicola Sturgeon.
I know. I fucking hate her.
Yeah, it's a Scottish Nazi Party.
I want independence, so I can then get rid of my independence and then join the EU. Go fuck yourself.
Talking about that, I recently saw a video from back during the Scottish referendum days. They said it going on about if Scotland got its independence, it would be a flourishing powerhouse of an economy in Europe. Sink without a trace.
You're also miserable because you read the news. You know, I don't disagree. Reports racked over 15,000 likes and 3,000 retweets.
That's why I'm always drunk, because I read the news. Unfortunately, I'm not drunk right now, which is annoying.
I suppose voting for the SNP told the Scots, and this is the only example of. There's only one example of Boris Johnson going after his contempt towards Scotland. The beggar's belief. He's a firm favourite to be the next Prime Minister. Scotland deserves better than the current crop of incapable Tories. Better than ever. Yeah, I would agree, but you also deserve better than you do.
Scotland also deserves better than the SNP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They deserve better than those cunts. It's clear than ever. The only way to protect our interests of independence, but you don't want independence. You want to join the EU. That's what you want. You want a power transfer from Westminster to Brussels. You're lying, you cunts.
Mm-hmm.
Liar. Why must we lie?
God, can you imagine if Nicola Sturgeon got total power in Scotland? They had the ability to just totally make laws independent of the United Kingdom in total. Scottish men would be running for the hills.
I think it's power anywhere is bad. To be honest. It's probably the last article. We always end on wholesome stuff around here. So.
Oh God, not the Metro.
Specifically chained golden retriever brings tissues to sobbing families at funerals.
Aww.
Yeah, that's going to be great if you're allergic to dogs.
And
Yeah, but he's got tissues.
Not just in the dog. Blind girl.
Blind girl.
What?
You totally missed the most adorable thing ever said.
How?
You know, sometimes
puppy brings the tissue.
Yeah, men specifically chained to golden retriever brings tissues to sobbing families at funerals. Yeah.
Can you imagine though if it's a funeral for your son who was mauled to death by a dog, and this Labrador comes in with a basket full of tissue?
Aww. They're so adorable.
Golden Retrievers are the most beautiful dogs, I think.
Yeah,
Next to German Shepherds.
I tell you don't pay attention to half of this stuff I say on here, do you, Lingo? So.
I was paying attention, but then I had to go get some Teddy Grahams and a Coke.
Yeah, funeral home is trained to bring tissues to sobbing families to help comfort them. 3-year-old Benny was drafted into Havenbrook Funeral Home.
Look at his smile.
Oh,
Norman, Oklahoma. To save those who have lost loved ones.
it's not smiling, it's a dog. Its mouth's just built that way.
I know, but it still gives the impression of it, and it's really cute.
It's actually, I mean, we used to have a Labrador once, and you can tell when they're happy because of the shape of the eyebrow, the expression that they put in their eyebrows.
Usually when they wag their tail as well.
Their body language too, like their tail, and like you can tell when a dog is relaxed and when it's like
you
really
can also tell when a dog
approach it.
You can also tell when a dog's about to have sex with you, your sofa cushions by the expression as well.
What, is it like raise its eyebrows and wink at the
it's got that certain look on its face. You know what it's going to do.
Instead of tissues, he's bringing you lube.
Don't bend over the bath.
When people are here, it's just a confusing time, uncomfortable time.
Hey, would it be cruel fun if you could actually sneak into a gay couple's bedroom one night and while they're not looking, switch the lube for super glue?
Jesus Christ.
Imagine what it would do to your pubes.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad person.
That reminds me of that live show from Bottom.
Something.
Triple fucking glue.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But something similar has happened to where the wife found out her husband was cheating, so she switched out his lube for super glue. The next thing you know, him and his mistress were wrapped in a towel being moved to an ambulance.
He's caught.
Did she get charged for anything?
I don't know.
Hope
I didn't
not.
see anything else. I was too busy laughing too hard.
It's more
fucking
funny. The
hilarious.
story I heard about last week was a man caught his wife or found out his wife was cheating, so he added poison ivy juice to her lube.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's fucking awful.
That's fucking hilarious.
To remember hearing about this, his wife thought he was cheating on her, so she hired this private investigator who he actually bumped into and discovered what was happening, and they got on so well that he ended up cheating on his wife with a private investigator.
Oh yeah, there was like a whole like show here about it. They did like a documentary on these women who ran a private investigation firm, and they would be like just normal looking women, and you wouldn't suspect them or anything like at all, but they would be setting you up the entire time.
Yeah,
And
that's
so people are like paying to get you set up. That's like a weird.
yes. They would try that one. I remember that one. They would try everything in the book to even going so far as to roofie you to get you to cheat on your girlfriend, or that's entrapment. And the woman who hired me, who hired them to find out if I was going to be faithful, would find me not turning up the altar.
Yeah.
I mean, people shouldn't cheat, but at the same note, that whole thing is kind of sneaky as well.
Yeah.
I get back to reading the article now, anyway.
No offense, it just serves the person who hired them right for fucking hiring them. If you're going to find out something, do it yourself. Be a bit sneaky about it.
Funeral home director Dina Kelly said, "When people are here, it's just a confusing time, an uncomfortable time. So for him to be here just to pet her, just to pet and make moves a little less stressful, relieve a little less stress and anxiety from the time to go. He loves people and is very calm and gentle when it comes to and just comes up and lets you pet him. He doesn't jump on you or anything like that.
I've got to admit,
He's a certified therapy dog and was filmed by Newsline showing off one of his skills, tying a basket of tissues for anyone who may be overcome with emotion. Clever dog can also kneel by his head and pray.
Oh,
got to admit, dogs are a very good, in a therapeutic manner.
Even Bruce manager Michelle Biller lost his sister Christine Rojas, Rosas, the fuck knows, in April 1995. The Oklahoma City bombing is among those who back Kennyville should remember the small monkey brought to the staging area for families of 168 killed in the office. Says it brought much needed moment of levity to grieving families. Miller explained, remember the smile put on people's faces just for a minute. Yeah, chilling time.
Woohoo! Chills.
oh shit! See that time already?
Yep.
Oh, that was fast.
Yep.
Oh, it went really quick.
Not for me, it didn't.
Well, that's because it's not fun. Apart from
Not ready.
just had to put up with that bloody annoying Geordie again.
I
well,
guess I'll go ahead go, Brett.
sorry. I was going to say, join me, Brit Gamer Girl. I'm going to start doing some real life, like streams as well as gaming streams. So, yep. On YouTube and Twitch, by the way. Just let me up.
Riding a Thunder Chicken.
I'm actually I'm in the game.
That sounds
Anyone
cool.
else gonna steal?
Say what?
How did you know I was in the game?
Nope, no one else gonna steal, so fuck it. I'm over here in half an hour. Got some wood. Yeah, sub to Tucker, sub to everyone else here.
I think you should read
Yep.
your Streamlabs, Scott.
Should
Well, while I was looking it up, Pumpkin Trucker Channel starting back up Thursday morning, 8 o'clock, going to Springfield, Pennsylvania. Woo woo.
I?
Join me tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern.
I'm the Batman. Break the law and I'll throw you off a rooftop.
I didn't know he was Muslim.
But you'll
I'm
catch
doing
him at
the
the very last
tutorial.
second because the Batman doesn't kill.
I do so.
Brett, you want to get yourself arrested?
Sorry.
No, you're the one that said it, so you're the one going to get yourself arrested.
Didn't say it was a high rooftop, did I?
You're around 1919, okay. Fuck.
I retract my last statement.
I remember fucking Ramsey United went again. You'll jog my memory again.
That'll do.
There you go. There you go. Is that good enough? Or?
Yeah, that works.
That on for the 5-10.
Mention it a lot.
Yeah, thank you for the 5-10. Yeah.
Cheers.
Anyway, head over to the link in the chat in half an hour. I'll help you well. You're all a bunch of cunts. See you soon then tomorrow. Goodbye.